Hello, my dear students. As we all know, we are now going through a very critical situation. The school is remaining closed for a long time as per the government instruction, and we have decided to teach you in the online platform. As earlier, I have given many notes and question answer in your blog, and I have seen that many of you have followed my instruction. I suppose you are all writing in your classwork copies. Before I start the chapter, I will say that you can take a piece of paper and a pen. You can write down the points. It will be beneficial for you and also will help you to understand the chapter. In first summative, we are having chapter 1, 2, 3 and 4. Till chapter 4, it was not completed. So, in class 8 and class 8A and B, I will start chapter 4, explaining chapter 4's all portion in my regular classes. I hope these classes will help you to understand the synopsis of the chapter. To listen carefully. Today we will discuss about chapter 4, and the first topic is commercial revolution in Europe and geographical discoveries in Europe. At first, we will know what is commercial revolution. Now, commercial revolution is a rapid growth of trade and commerce. As the definition of commercial revolution, you can say that the growth of trade and commerce and the exchange of money developed the commercial revolution, and it was happened around the 16th century. As we all know that in Middle Ages there was no necessity to start any business transforming money because all the system were under the Catholic Church. But all this started changing around the 16th century, in the close of Middle Ages. Roughly we can say that all in that time trade and commerce once again revived. Not only revival, there was the boom of production. What is known as boom? Boom means the increasement. The advancement of business was due to the commercial revolution, and it also developed the many production of necessary commodities in Europe. The three essential factors of commercial revolution were: number 1, the business on international basis. Number 2, it was the starting of accounting the money. And number 3, there was the transfer of money in paper. Now, these are the three conditions of commercial revolution. We are explaining these three portions one by one. Number 1, it may be said that business on integral basis or international firm were arrived because they are giving the loan to many countries. Secondly, in the present day we are using the check that we are using at bank. Accounting was the integral part of the business as well in that time, to sum up the money, to collecting whatever their profit. In third point, we will discuss the transfer of money in paper. In business, it is not always possible to carry the cash or purchase. particularly when goods are transferred one place to another, one country to another. That is not every time possible to carry the cash. In that case, what we can do? We can exchange the money, or like of what is called bank draft or check in the present day. Right? Next is the follow up. Some companies or some international business firm, whatever we have already discussed, and some families, those were very much interested to doing business and with the other countries. Number 1, the Knight Templars. The Knight Templars of France first established bank of deposit with the current account. Similar financial institutions were soon established at Florence in Siena, and it was in Florence and also in Siena in Italy. The Medicis were the most important commercial family of Florence. Establishing Bank of Florence having its branches in all over the important cities of Europe. So, we can say the Medicis and were the important families of Europe. They were giving the money, mainly giving the loans to the business traders. In this case, there were Rome, Naples, Geneva, Milan, Bourges, and also Lyons. In that all cities in Europe, they were having their branches. The Medicis were expert in transforming money by letters or exchange from one part of Europe to another. This business of Medici flourished so much that they were not in dealing with the commodities, but itself it was a international, they were growing up in an international firm. One more international firm, that is the Fugger Company. The Fugger Company in Germany is also important in that case, giving the loans of the country, in the country, and mainly the businessman. Now we are going to start the next topic, that is growth of maritime trade in Europe. You can have in your book, that is maritime in Europe. It is the 4.2 articles. We will discuss it in my next class. Today, till that, stay safe and stay healthy at your home. Now, you just point out and chalk out the point. Tomorrow, we will discuss about the next points of the next topic. Bye.